My name is Dr. David Koenig and I run the Exeter NHS Headache Clinic, and I want to share with you some information about a programme we've been developing in conjunction with the TEDRAC Academy Trust in Devon to address the unmet need of young people with headache in a school setting. First thing to say is that headache in young people has a significant disability. This is the World Health Organization Disability Index, and shows that headache disorders in those under 25 come in at number 2 in the world. So it's a very significant impact. And in the UK, the majority of this impact is unaddressed. Less than 10% of young people will actually seek help for their headache. This is important because not only is there a significant impact upon quality of life and school performance, but these young people are likely to go on into adulthood with their headache problem, particularly if it's migraine. And here we can see the annual prevalence of migraine as a function of age, and by the middle years, over 25% of the population will have migraine. So it's important to obtain a diagnosis and control over the problem before it progresses further into adult life. Although serious causes of headache are obviously there, fortunately these are very rare, and the majority of headache types we're looking at are tension type headache and migraine. Often both these types can coexist. Tension type headache is a dull headache, length is variable. Migraine is a headache has features attached to it: nausea, vomiting, light, sound, movement sensitivity, touch sensitivity. Often there can be an aura. A visual disturbance is the most common, can be quite frightening in young people. And in migraine there is invariably a genetic disposition. There will be a family history of migraine. All sorts of things feed into both these types of headache. They sit within a complex biopsychosocial framework. Against migraine will have a genetic disposition, and migraine will also be very much influenced in females by hormone fluctuations, but these are some of the complex interactions that we're going to be unpackaging in this program to address, which impact upon the headache in young people. So this is our program. It consists of 4 parts. First of all, information for schools, information about the project, a school headache policy that you could draw upon, teaching resources. We have a Key Stage 3 lesson, developing a Key Stage 4 lesson, PowerPoints for general school health, headache education, algorithm for first aiders, who are often the first point of call for young people with headache, and finally addressing the personal needs of school staff with headache. Significant numbers of school staff will have migraine, and less than 50% of these people will have actually addressed their problem by seeing their GP. So it's a significant unmet need in adults within the school population, not just teachers, obviously the whole school population. And we've got a document that will help you support your management. Information for parents, a video and written information, and a letter that they can take to a GP to facilitate the GP consultation. Of course, information for students. For the younger student, cartoon, written information, and for the older student, written information, and also we have a supportive video. And finally, support for healthcare practitioners who will be dealing with headache. School mental health teams. Anxiety and depression is very common with headache, particularly migraine. School nurses and GPs. So I hope that gives you an overview of the program. It hopefully will have significant benefits to young people, their quality of life, impact upon their school performance, and also on the staff of schools themselves.